Dear dreamers, welcome back to another magical journey. Tonight, I invite you to close your eyes, relax, and let the peaceful calm of the night wash over you. In the stillness of the evening, we'll be stepping into a world filled with wonder, where the moonlight reveals secrets and the scent of jasmine guides our path. Follow Princess Elara as she uncovers the mysteries of an enchanted realm, a place where magic and serenity blend into one. Let the softness of her journey lull you into a restful, peaceful sleep. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. The Princess and the Moonlit Jasmine Princess Elara lived in a kingdom known for its serene beauty and harmonious way of life. The castle, perched on a hill, overlooked vast fields, meadows, and the enchanting royal garden. This garden was Elara's sanctuary, a place where she felt free and connected to nature. It was meticulously maintained, with winding pathways, vibrant flowers, and ancient trees that whispered tales of old. Elara's favorite spot was a secluded area, hidden behind a tall hedge of roses. This part of the garden was a magical realm on its own, with a tranquil pond, a wooden bench, and a peculiar jasmine plant. This jasmine was unlike any other. Its delicate white flowers remained closed during the day, and only began to unfurl under the gentle caress of moonlight. Every evening after her royal duties, Elara would retreat to her secret garden. She loved to watch the twilight sky transform into a canvas of stars, with the moon casting a silver glow over the garden. It was during these serene moments that she felt a profound connection to the world around her, a connection that seemed to whisper secrets of ancient magic and forgotten lore. One particular evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars appeared, Elara made her way to her favorite bench. She took a deep breath, inhaling the fresh scent of the garden mingled with the faint aroma of jasmine. The moon rose higher, and as its light bathed the garden, the jasmine plant began its nightly transformation. The petals slowly unfurled, revealing pristine white blooms that glowed softly under the moonlight. Elara watched in awe, mesmerized by the beauty of the flowers. She had always felt there was something extraordinary about this jasmine, something that set it apart from the other plants in the garden. As she sat there, lost in her thoughts, she noticed something peculiar. The flowers seemed to shimmer, their glow intensifying as the moonlight grew stronger. Intrigued, Elara leaned closer, reaching out to touch one of the blooms. The moment her fingers brushed against the delicate petals, she felt a slight tremor in the air. The jasmine's fragrance intensified, wrapping around her like a comforting embrace. She closed her eyes, letting the soothing scent wash over her. When she opened them again, she saw a faint, shimmering path leading away from the garden. Elara's heart raced with excitement and curiosity. She had never noticed this path before, and it seemed to beckon her, inviting her to explore the unknown. The path was illuminated by the moonlight, a soft, silvery trail that wound through the garden and into the dense forest beyond. Without hesitation, Elara stood up, her sense of adventure overpowering any hint of fear. She followed the shimmering path, her steps light and cautious. The garden's familiar surroundings slowly gave way to the thick, shadowy embrace of the forest. The trees, towering and ancient, seemed to form a protective canopy above her, their leaves rustling softly in the night breeze. The air was cool and fragrant with the scent of jasmine, guiding her deeper into the woods. Elara walked for what felt like hours, though in reality it was only a matter of minutes. The path twisted and turned, leading her further into the heart of the forest. She felt a growing sense of anticipation, as if she were on the brink of discovering something truly extraordinary. The moonlight illuminated her way, casting ethereal patterns on the forest floor. Finally, the path opened up into a small clearing, bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Elara stood at the edge, her breath catching in her throat. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent jasmine tree, its branches heavy with luminous blooms. The tree seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, its flowers glowing brighter than any she had ever seen. Elara stepped into the clearing, feeling a profound sense of peace and wonder. She knew in that moment that she had stumbled upon something magical, something that would change her life forever. The Moonlit Jasmine had revealed its secret, and Elara was ready to uncover the mysteries it held. The next day, Elara could hardly wait to return to the garden. She spent the entire day in a state of excited anticipation, her mind racing with questions about the jasmine's unusual glow and the mysterious path it revealed. As evening approached, she finished her royal duties quickly and made her way to her secluded spot in the garden. The moon was just beginning to rise, casting its first gentle rays over the garden. Elara settled on her favorite bench, her eyes fixed on the jasmine plant. The flowers remained closed, their pristine white petals tightly wrapped. She waited patiently, watching as the moon climbed higher and the garden was gradually bathed in a silvery light. Slowly, the jasmine flowers began to stir. Elara leaned forward, her heart pounding with anticipation. One by one, the delicate petals unfurled, revealing the glowing blooms. The fragrance intensified, enveloping her in a sweet, intoxicating scent. She reached out to touch a bloom, feeling the same faint tremor in the air as the night before. This time, she was prepared. She watched closely as the shimmering path appeared once more, leading away from the garden and into the forest. Her curiosity was insatiable. She had to know more about this mysterious bloom and the secrets it held. Determined to uncover the truth, Elara decided to seek out the wisdom of the old gardener who had tended the royal gardens for as long as she could remember. The next morning, she found him working diligently among the rose bushes, his weathered hands moving with practiced ease. "Good morning, Elder Florin," Elara greeted him with a warm smile. "I hope I'm not disturbing you." The old gardener looked up, his eyes twinkling with kindness. "Princess Elara, it's always a pleasure to see you. How can I assist you today?" Elara hesitated for a moment, unsure of how to explain the strange events of the past 2 nights. "I've noticed something unusual about the jasmine plant in my favorite part of the garden," she began. "At night, under the moonlight, its flowers glow and reveal a shimmering path that leads into the forest." Elder Florin's expression turned thoughtful. He set down his pruning shears and motioned for Elara to sit beside him on a nearby stone bench. "Ah, the Moonlit Jasmine," he said softly. "There is a legend about that plant, a tale as old as the kingdom itself." Elara leaned in closer, eager to hear more. "Please tell me the legend." The old gardener took a deep breath, his eyes distant as he recalled the story. "It is said that the Moonlit Jasmine is a gift from the moon goddess, a plant that blooms only under her watchful gaze. The glowing flowers are said to hold the key to a hidden realm, a place of magic and wonder that can only be accessed by those with pure hearts and a sense of adventure." Elara's eyes widened with wonder. "A hidden realm? Do you know where it is?" Elder Florin shook his head. "The path appears only to those who are chosen by the jasmine. It is a rare and wondrous event, and few have ever seen it. Those who have followed the path speak of a land filled with beauty and enchantment, a place where dreams come alive." Elara's heart swelled with excitement. She knew she had to follow the path again to explore this hidden realm and uncover its secrets. "Thank you, Elder Florin. Your words have given me the courage to seek out this magical place." The old gardener smiled gently. "Be brave, Princess Elara. The journey may be filled with challenges, but I believe you are destined for great things." That night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Elara returned to the garden. She watched the jasmine flowers bloom, their glow brighter than ever before. The shimmering path appeared, leading her once again into the forest. With a heart full of determination and wonder, she followed the path, ready to uncover the mysteries of the hidden realm. That night, as the moonlight cascaded over the garden, Elara felt a renewed sense of purpose. The jasmine flowers began their ethereal bloom, glowing softly in the moon's embrace. She knew that tonight she would follow the shimmering path once more. But this time she carried with her the wisdom of Elder Florin and the courage of her own heart. As the shimmering path materialized, Elara stepped onto it with determination. The path twisted through the dense forest, the trees towering above her, their branches forming a canopy that seemed to whisper ancient secrets. The moonlight illuminated her way, casting a silvery glow that made the journey feel otherworldly. After a while, Elara noticed that the path seemed to lead her to a part of the forest she had never seen before. The trees here were different, their leaves shimmering with an iridescent glow, and the air was filled with the soft hum of unseen creatures. She felt a sense of awe and wonder, knowing she was on the brink of discovering something truly magical. Suddenly, the path opened up into a small clearing, bathed in the soft light of the moon. In the center stood a magnificent jasmine tree, its branches heavy with luminous blooms. The tree pulsed with an otherworldly energy, and Elara felt a profound connection to it. She approached the tree, her heart pounding with anticipation. As she reached out to touch one of the glowing blooms, she felt a gentle warmth spread through her fingers. The petals were soft and delicate, and as she touched them, the tree seemed to come alive. The blooms glowed brighter, and Elara felt a wave of calm and peace wash over her. She knew that this tree was the key to the hidden realm Elder Florin had spoken of. Elara closed her eyes, allowing the magic of the jasmine to envelop her. She felt a gentle tug, as if the tree was guiding her somewhere. When she opened her eyes, she saw a faint shimmering doorway at the base of the tree. It was just large enough for her to step through, and beyond it, she could see a world filled with light and beauty. With a deep breath, Elara stepped through the doorway. She felt a slight dizziness as she crossed the threshold, but it quickly passed, leaving her standing in a place unlike any she had ever seen. The hidden realm was a land of enchantment, with rolling hills covered in flowers, crystal clear lakes, and trees that glowed with a soft inner light. Elara took a moment to take in her surroundings, feeling a sense of wonder and amazement. She knew that this was just the beginning of her journey, and she was eager to explore the hidden realm and uncover its secrets. The path before her was filled with promise and adventure, and she felt a sense of excitement as she took her first steps into this magical land. Elara stood at the entrance of the hidden realm, her heart filled with wonder. The world before her was like a dream brought to life. The sky shimmered with hues of twilight, stars twinkling brightly, even though it was not yet night. The air was filled with a symphony of sounds, the gentle rustling of leaves, the distant song of birds, and the soft murmur of a nearby stream. As she ventured deeper into this magical land, Elara noticed the plants and flowers around her. They were unlike anything she had ever seen. Some plants glowed with an inner light, others had petals that shimmered like jewels, and some even seemed to hum gently as if singing a lullaby. Each step she took filled her with a sense of calm and curiosity. Elara followed a winding path that led her through a grove of trees with silver bark and leaves that sparkled in the moonlight. The path was soft beneath her feet, covered in a carpet of moss that felt like walking on clouds. She soon came upon a small brook, its waters so clear that she could see the smooth, colourful stones at the bottom. The brook sang a soothing melody as it flowed, inviting her to sit by its banks. Taking a seat on a large, flat rock beside the brook, Elara took a moment to reflect on her journey. She marveled at the serenity of the hidden realm and felt a deep connection to it. She realized that this place was not just a magical land, but a sanctuary where the soul could find peace and wonder. As she sat by the brook, Elara noticed a small figure approaching from the other side. It was an elderly woman, her hair silver and her eyes bright with wisdom. She wore a cloak of deep green, adorned with intricate patterns of leaves and flowers. The woman moved with a grace that belied her age, and as she drew closer, Elara felt a sense of recognition, as if she had met this woman in a dream. "Greetings, Princess Elara," the woman said, her voice as soothing as the brook's song. "I am Mylis, the keeper of this realm. I have been waiting for you." Elara stood and curtsied, her heart filled with awe. "How do you know me?" she asked. Mylis smiled gently. "The Moonlit Jasmine revealed your coming. It chooses only those with a pure heart and a sense of wonder. You are here because you are meant to uncover the secrets of this realm." Elara felt a surge of excitement and curiosity. "What secrets does this realm hold?" she asked. Mylis gestured for Elara to follow her. "Come, walk with me, and I will show you." The two walked along the brook, the path leading them deeper into the magical forest. As they walked, Mylis explained the history of the hidden realm. This land was created by the moon goddess herself, a place of beauty and peace where dreams come alive. The Moonlit Jasmine is the gateway, and only those who truly believe in the magic of the world can find their way here. Elara listened intently, her heart swelling with admiration for the goddess and her creation. She realized that her journey was about more than just discovering a hidden realm. It was about finding a deeper connection to the world and the magic that lies within it. After a while, they reached a glade where the trees formed a natural circle, their branches intertwining to create a canopy of light. In the center of the glade stood a tall ancient tree, its trunk wide and its branches reaching toward the sky. The tree pulsed with a gentle, soothing energy, and Elara felt drawn to it. "This is the heart tree," Mylis said softly. "It is the source of all magic in this realm. The Moonlit Jasmine blooms under its guidance, and it is through this tree that you will uncover the true wonders of this land." Elara approached the heart tree, feeling its energy resonate within her. She placed her hand on its trunk, and in that moment, she felt a connection to the realm that was deeper than anything she had ever experienced. She knew that her journey was just beginning, and she was ready to embrace the magic and wonder that lay ahead. As Elara stood by the heart tree, feeling its powerful magic course through her, Mailis gently placed a hand on her shoulder. The path you have chosen is one of discovery and understanding, Princess. There are many wonders to see, but also challenges to face. Are you ready to continue? Elara nodded, her eyes shining with determination. I am ready, Mailis. Show me the way. With a knowing smile, Mailis led Elara to a hidden path that wove through the trees, illuminated by the soft glow of moonlight filtering through the leaves. The air was filled with the delicate fragrance of jasmine, and Elara felt as though she was walking through a living dream. The path led them deeper into the forest, where the trees grew taller and the light grew softer. Elara noticed that the plants and flowers here were even more enchanting than those she had seen before. Some glowed with an inner light, while others seemed to sparkle with dew that never dried. As they walked, Mailis pointed out various plants and their unique properties. This is the luminous orchid, Mailis said, indicating a flower with petals that glowed like tiny lanterns. Its light can guide lost travelers through the darkest nights. Elara marveled at the beauty and magic of the plants, her heart filled with wonder. How did all of this come to be? She asked. Mailis smiled. This realm was created by the moon goddess, a sanctuary for all that is magical and pure. The plants, the animals, the very air you breathe, all are infused with her magic. It is a place of balance and harmony, where dreams and reality intertwine. As they continued along the path, Elara began to hear the sound of water flowing gently over stones. They soon came upon a sparkling brook that wound its way through the forest, its waters crystal clear and cool. Elara knelt by the brook and cupped her hands to drink. The water was refreshing, filling her with a sense of renewed energy. This brook is fed by the heart tree, Mailis explained. Its waters carry the essence of the tree's magic, nurturing the land and all who dwell here. Elara stood, feeling a deeper connection to the realm with each passing moment. She knew that her journey was leading her toward something extraordinary, a revelation that would change her life forever. The path eventually led them to a clearing where a small, ancient cottage stood surrounded by a riot of colorful flowers. Smoke curled lazily from the chimney, and the air was filled with the comforting scent of baking bread. Mailis guided Elara to the door and knocked softly. An elderly man opened the door, his face creased with lines of wisdom and kindness. "Welcome, travelers," he said warmly. "Please, come in and rest." Elara and Mailis entered the cottage, where the warm glow of a fire and the delicious aroma of freshly baked bread greeted them. They sat at a wooden table, and the elderly man, who introduced himself as Aemon, served them bread and honey. As they ate, Eamon shared stories of the hidden realm and its wonders. "This land is a place of great magic," he said. "But it is also a place of learning and growth. Each traveler who comes here is given the chance to discover something new about themselves and the world around them." Elara listened intently, feeling a sense of kinship with Aemon and Milas. She knew that her journey was not just about discovering a magical realm, but also about understanding her own heart and spirit. After their meal, Milas and Aemon led Elara back outside. The moon was high in the sky now, casting a silver light over the clearing. Milas pointed to a path that led away from the cottage, deeper into the forest. "Follow this path, princess," she said. "It will lead you to the secret realm, where the true wonders of this land await. Trust in the magic of the jasmine and the guidance of the heart tree. Your journey is just beginning." Elara took a deep breath, her heart filled with anticipation. She thanked Milas and Aemon, then set off down the path, her spirit buoyed by the magic and beauty of the hidden realm. She knew that she was on the verge of an incredible discovery, one that would forever change her understanding of the world and her place in it. Elara followed the path deeper into the forest, each step filled with anticipation. The moonlight continued to guide her way, illuminating the path with a gentle glow. The air grew cooler and more fragrant as she walked, the scent of jasmine becoming more pronounced with each step. She felt a sense of calm and wonder, knowing she was drawing closer to the heart of the hidden realm. After a while, the path led Elara to a large, ancient archway made of intertwined branches and vines. The archway was adorned with jasmine blooms that glowed softly in the moonlight, creating a magical portal into the secret realm. Elara took a deep breath and stepped through the archway, feeling a slight tingle as she crossed the threshold. On the other side, she found herself in a breathtakingly beautiful landscape. Rolling hills covered in vibrant, multicolored flowers stretched out before her, and crystal-clear streams wound their way through the meadows. The sky above was a deep twilight blue, filled with countless stars that twinkled like diamonds. In the distance, she could see a majestic castle with towers that seemed to reach up to the heavens, their spires glowing with an ethereal light. Elara walked through the meadow, marveling at the beauty around her. The flowers seemed to sway in time with a gentle breeze, their petals shimmering in the moonlight. She felt a sense of peace and joy that she had never experienced before, as if the very essence of the realm was filling her with its magic. As she continued her journey, Elara noticed a group of animals gathered near a sparkling lake. There were deer with coats that glistened like silver, rabbits with fur as soft as clouds, and birds with feathers that shone like precious gems. To her amazement, the animals began to approach her, their eyes filled with curiosity and kindness. One of the deer, A graceful creature with large, luminous eyes stepped forward and spoke. "Welcome, Princess Ilara. We have been expecting you." Ilara gasped in surprise. "You can speak?" The deer nodded. "Yes, in this realm, all creatures have a voice. We are part of the magic that sustains this land. The Moonlit Jasmine has guided you here because you are meant to discover the wonders of this place." Ilara felt a surge of gratitude and wonder. "Thank you. I am honored to be here and to learn about this magical realm." The animals smiled and led Ilara to the edge of the lake, where the water sparkled like liquid starlight. "This is the Crystal Lake," the deer explained. "Its waters have the power to heal and rejuvenate. It is one of the many gifts of the moon goddess." Ilara knelt by the lake and dipped her hands into the cool, refreshing water. As she did, she felt a wave of energy wash over her, filling her with a sense of vitality and peace. She knew that this lake was a source of great magic, and she felt blessed to have discovered it. After spending some time by the lake, Ilara followed the animals to a nearby grove of trees. In the center of the grove stood a tall, ancient tree with bark that shimmered like silver. The tree was covered in jasmine blooms, their fragrance filling the air with a sweet, calming scent. "This is the jasmine tree," the deer said. "It is the heart of our realm, a symbol of the moon goddess's love and protection. It is through this tree that the magic of the Moonlit Jasmine flows." Ilara approached the tree and placed her hand on its trunk. She felt a deep connection to the tree, as if it were an extension of her own heart. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, feeling the magic of the realm flowing through her. In that moment, Ilara knew that she had found her true calling. She was meant to be a guardian of the hidden realm, to protect its magic and share its wonders with the world. She felt a sense of purpose and fulfillment that she had never known before. And she knew that her journey was just beginning. As the night drew to a close, Ilara made her way back to the archway, her heart filled with gratitude and wonder. She knew that she would return to the hidden realm many times, to explore its mysteries and share its magic with others. She stepped through the archway and back into the forest, the scent of jasmine lingering in the air as a reminder of the magical world she had discovered. Chapter 2: Adventures in the Hidden Realm. As the first light of dawn broke through the trees, Ilara awoke in her own bed, the memories of the hidden realm vivid in her mind. She knew her journey was far from over and couldn't wait to return. That evening, she went back to the garden, watched the jasmine bloom, and followed the shimmering path once more. This time, as she stepped through the archway, Ilara felt a sense of familiarity and excitement. The hidden realm welcomed her back with open arms, its beauty more enchanting than ever. She decided to explore the magical forest, eager to discover more of the wonders that lay hidden within. The forest was alive with the sounds of nature, a symphony of birdsong and rustling leaves. The trees here were different, their trunks covered in a soft, mossy glow and their branches adorned with flowers of every color imaginable. As Elara wandered through the forest, she felt a deep sense of peace and wonder. She soon came upon a clearing where the trees formed a natural circle, their branches intertwining to create a canopy of light. In the center of the clearing was a small sparkling pond. The water was so clear that Elara could see the colorful fish swimming below the surface. She knelt by the pond, mesmerized by the vibrant life within it. As she sat by the pond, Elara heard a gentle rustling behind her. She turned to see a group of animals emerging from the forest, their eyes bright with curiosity. Among them were a fox with fur like burnished gold, a rabbit with ears that twitched inquisitively, and a pair of doves that cooed softly as they perched on a low branch. "Hello, Princess Elara," the fox said, his voice smooth and melodic. "We are glad to see you again. We have been waiting to show you more of our world." Elara smiled, feeling a warm rush of happiness. "Thank you. I am eager to learn more about this magical place." The fox nodded and led her deeper into the forest, the other animals following close behind. As they walked, the forest seemed to come alive around them. Flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, their petals opening to reveal hidden treasures. Birds sang songs of joy and peace, their melodies filling the air with a sense of calm and wonder. After a while, the group arrived at a large ancient tree with branches that reached up to the sky. The tree was covered in delicate, glowing flowers that pulsed with a gentle light. Elara could feel the magic emanating from the tree, a powerful energy that filled her with awe. "This is the Tree of Whispers," the fox explained. "It is said that the tree holds the memories and wisdom of the forest. If you listen closely, you can hear its whispers and learn its secrets." Elara approached the tree and placed her hand on its trunk. She closed her eyes and listened, and soon she heard a soft, melodic whisper. The tree spoke of the history of the hidden realm, of the creatures that lived there, and of the magic that sustained them all. Elara felt a deep connection to the tree and to the land, a sense of belonging that filled her heart with joy. As she listened, the tree revealed a hidden path that led to a secret glade, a place of great beauty and magic. The fox and the other animals guided her to the path, their eyes twinkling with excitement. The path wound through the forest, leading Elara to a glade filled with flowers that glowed like jewels. In the center of the glade was a small bubbling spring, its waters sparkling with a rainbow of colors. The air was filled with the sweet scent of jasmine, and Elara felt a deep sense of peace and wonder. "This is the glade of dreams," the fox said softly. "It is a place of great magic, where dreams and reality intertwine. Here you can see the true beauty of the hidden realm and understand its secrets. Elara knelt by the spring, feeling the magic of the glade wash over her. She knew that she had found a place of great power and beauty, a place that would help her understand the true nature of the hidden realm. As she sat by the spring, she felt a sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that her journey was just beginning and that there were many more wonders to discover. Elara sat by the bubbling spring in the glade of dreams, feeling the peace and magic of the hidden realm envelop her. As she gazed at the sparkling waters, the fox who had guided her there sat down beside her, his golden fur glistening in the light. The other animals gathered around, their eyes filled with curiosity and warmth. "Princess Elara," the fox began, his voice gentle and soothing. "We have much to show you and many stories to share. The animals of this realm are not just ordinary creatures. We have our own tales, wisdom, and magic. Let us introduce you to our world." Elara nodded eagerly, her heart brimming with excitement. She had always felt a special connection to animals, and now she had the chance to learn from them in this magical land. The fox led her to a cozy nook in the glade, where a soft bed of moss and flowers awaited them. The animals gathered around, and Elara felt a sense of kinship and warmth. First, the fox spoke. "I am Felix, the guardian of the forest. My role is to protect the balance of nature and ensure that all creatures live in harmony. This realm is a sanctuary for us, a place where we can thrive and share our wisdom with those who seek it." Next, the rabbit hopped forward, her ears twitching with excitement. "I am Luna, the keeper of dreams. I help guide the dreams of the creatures in this realm, ensuring that their nights are filled with peace and inspiration. Dreams are a powerful source of magic, and they help us understand the deeper truths of our existence." The doves, perched on a nearby branch, cooed softly. "We are Ivy and Iris, the messengers of the skies. We carry messages of hope and love across the realm, connecting all beings with the threads of harmony and understanding." As each animal spoke, Elara felt a deep sense of awe and gratitude. These creatures were not just inhabitants of the hidden realm. They were its caretakers, each with their own unique role in maintaining its magic and beauty. Felix turned to Elara, his eyes filled with wisdom. "You too have a role to play, Princess Elara. The Moonlit Jasmine chose you for a reason. You have a pure heart and a spirit of adventure, qualities that are essential for the protection and preservation of our world." Elara felt a surge of determination. "I am honored to be here and to learn from all of you. I want to help protect this realm and share its magic with others." Luna smiled, her eyes twinkling. "There is much you can do, Elara. The magic of the hidden realm is powerful, but it requires care and understanding. By learning our stories and understanding our ways, you will be able to help preserve the balance of our world. Over the next few days, Elara spent her time with the animals, listening to their stories and learning about their roles in the hidden realm. She discovered that each creature had its own unique magic and wisdom, and she felt a deep sense of connection to them. Felix taught her about the forest, showing her how to recognize the signs of balance and harmony in nature. Luna guided her through the art of dream weaving, helping her understand the importance of dreams in shaping reality. Ivy and Iris shared their knowledge of communication and the power of words to heal and inspire. As Elara absorbed the wisdom of her new friends, she felt herself growing stronger and more attuned to the magic of the hidden realm. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she felt confident in her ability to protect and nurture the land she had come to love. One evening, as the moon rose high in the sky, Elara sat by the glade of dreams with Felix, Luna, Ivy, and Iris. The air was filled with the sweet scent of jasmine, and the glade glowed with a soft, ethereal light. "Thank you for sharing your wisdom with me," Elara said, her voice filled with gratitude. "I feel more connected to this realm than ever before." Felix smiled warmly. "You have a pure heart, Elara. The Moonlit Jasmine chose well. Remember, the magic of this realm is within you. Trust in your own strength and the wisdom you have gained, and you will be a powerful guardian of our world." With a heart full of hope and determination, Elara knew that she was ready to continue her journey. There were still many wonders to discover, and she was eager to see what lay ahead. With the guidance of her animal friends fresh in her heart, Elara set off the next day to explore more of the hidden realm. Her path led her to the Crystal Lake, a place Felix had mentioned as one of the realm's greatest wonders. The journey was peaceful, with the forest alive, with the songs of birds and the rustling of leaves. As she approached the lake, Elara was struck by its breathtaking beauty. The water was as clear as glass, reflecting the sky and surrounding trees like a perfect mirror. At the lake's edge, she could see the smooth, colourful stones at the bottom, each one shimmering with an inner light. She stepped closer and noticed that the air around the lake was cooler, filled with a refreshing, invigorating scent. The surface of the lake sparkled as if sprinkled with stardust, and the water gently lapped at the shore, creating a soothing melody. Elara knelt by the edge and dipped her fingers into the water, feeling a pleasant tingle that spread through her hand. "Welcome to the Crystal Lake, Princess Elara," a gentle voice said behind her. Elara turned to see a graceful, ethereal being standing by the water's edge. She had long flowing hair that shimmered like moonlight and eyes that sparkled like the stars. Her presence exuded a calming, nurturing energy that made Elara feel instantly at ease. "I am Celine, the guardian of the Crystal Lake," the being introduced herself. "This lake is a source of healing and renewal. Its waters carry the magic of the moon goddess, bringing peace and clarity to those who seek it. Elara smiled, feeling a deep sense of respect for Selene. It's an honor to meet you. This place is truly beautiful. Selene nodded, her eyes reflecting the shimmering lake. The Crystal Lake is a sanctuary for all who need its healing touch. Many come here to find solace and rejuvenation. Would you like to experience its magic? Elara nodded eagerly. Yes, I would love to. Selene gestured for Elara to follow her to a small secluded cove on the lake's edge. The water here was even clearer, and the stones beneath it glowed with a soft, comforting light. Step into the water and let its magic surround you, Selene instructed gently. Elara removed her shoes and stepped into the lake. The water was cool and invigorating, and as she waded deeper, she felt a profound sense of peace enveloping her. The water reached her waist, and she stood still, closing her eyes and allowing the lake's magic to flow through her. She felt a gentle warmth spread from her toes to the top of her head, soothing her mind and body. The stresses and worries of her life seemed to melt away, replaced by a deep sense of tranquility and clarity. The water seemed to whisper to her, telling her secrets of the hidden realm and filling her with a renewed sense of purpose. After a few moments, Selene's voice broke through her reverie. The lake has blessed you with its magic, Elara. You are now more attuned to the harmony of this realm. Use this clarity to guide your journey and protect the magic that flows through this land. Elara opened her eyes and stepped out of the water, feeling rejuvenated and more connected to the hidden realm than ever before. Thank you, Selene. I feel truly blessed. Selene smiled, her eyes twinkling with warmth. The Crystal Lake will always be here for you, Elara. Remember its magic and carry its peace within your heart. As Elara left the lake, she felt a renewed sense of purpose and strength. She knew that her journey was far from over, and there were still many wonders to discover. With the magic of the Crystal Lake within her, she felt ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Leaving the tranquility of the Crystal Lake, Elara felt invigorated and ready to continue her journey. She followed a path that wound through the magical forest, each step filled with anticipation for what lay ahead. The air was alive with the songs of birds and the whispers of the trees, guiding her toward her next destination, the enchanted castle. As she walked, the forest gradually began to thin, revealing glimpses of the castle's towering spires in the distance. The castle seemed to glow with an inner light, its walls shimmering like polished silver in the moonlight. Elara quickened her pace, eager to explore this magnificent structure. Upon reaching the castle gates, Elara was greeted by a pair of majestic stone lions. They stood guard with an air of ancient wisdom and strength. As she approached, the lion's eyes glowed softly, and the gate swung open with a creak, inviting her inside. The castle courtyard was a sight to behold. Flowers of every color bloomed in intricate patterns, and fountains of crystal clear water sparkled in the moonlight. Elara felt as though she had stepped into a fairy tale, where every corner held a new wonder waiting to be discovered. As she crossed the courtyard, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was a tall, elegant woman with flowing silver hair and eyes that shone with a gentle, wise light. She wore a gown that seemed to be woven from moonbeams, and her presence exuded a serene authority. "Welcome, Princess Elara," the woman said, her voice soft and melodic. "I am Queen Salaria, the ruler of the enchanted castle. We have been expecting you." Elara curtsied, her heart filled with respect and awe. "It is an honor to meet you, Queen Salaria. Your castle is truly beautiful." Queen Salaria smiled warmly. "Thank you, Elara. This castle is a sanctuary for those who seek knowledge and understanding. It is a place where magic and wisdom come together to create harmony. Come, let me show you around." As they walked through the castle, Elara was amazed by its beauty and grandeur. The walls were adorned with intricate tapestries, depicting scenes of the hidden realm's history, and the air was filled with the soft, melodic hum of magic. Queen Salaria led her to a grand hall, where a large, round table stood at the center. Around the table sat a group of wise and regal beings, each one representing a different aspect of the realm. "This is the Council of Harmony," Queen Salaria explained. "They are the guardians of the hidden realm's magic and wisdom. Each member has a unique role in maintaining the balance and ensuring that our world remains a place of beauty and peace." Elara felt a deep sense of reverence as she greeted each council member. They shared their knowledge and wisdom with her, teaching her about the intricate balance of magic and nature that sustained the hidden realm. She learned about the cycles of the moon and the stars, the power of the elements, and the importance of harmony in all things. After spending time with the council, Queen Salaria led Elara to a tower that overlooked the entire realm. From the top, she could see the vast expanse of the hidden realm, its beauty stretching out as far as the eye could see. The view was breathtaking, and Elara felt a profound sense of connection to the land below. "Elara," Queen Salaria said, placing a gentle hand on her shoulder. "You have a special role to play in our realm. The Moonlit Jasmine chose you because of your pure heart and your spirit of adventure. You have the power to protect and preserve the magic of this land. Remember the wisdom you have gained and let it guide you on your journey." Elara nodded, her heart filled with determination. "I will do my best to honor the magic of this realm and protect its beauty." Queen Salaria smiled. "I have no doubt that you will, Elara. The hidden realm is fortunate to have you as its guardian." As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the land, Elara felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she felt confident in her ability to protect and nurture the hidden realm. With the wisdom of the enchanted castle and the support of its guardians, she knew she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky turned a deep indigo, the hidden realm prepared for a grand celebration. Queen Solaria led Elara back down from the tower, her eyes twinkling with excitement. Tonight, we will celebrate your arrival and the harmony of our realm under the light of the full moon. Elara felt a surge of joy and anticipation. The castle grounds were bustling with activity as creatures of all shapes and sizes decorated the courtyard with strings of glowing lights and garlands of fragrant flowers. The air was filled with the sweet scent of jasmine and the cheerful hum of preparations. In the center of the courtyard, a large, ornate table was set with delicious food and drink. Fruits that glowed like precious gems, cakes adorned with edible flowers, and pitchers of sparkling juice were arranged in a feast that looked as magical as the realm itself. Elara marveled at the sight, her senses enchanted by the vibrant colors and delightful aromas. As the moon rose high in the sky, casting a silvery glow over the courtyard, the celebration began. Creatures from all corners of the hidden realm gathered, their eyes shining with excitement. Felix, Luna, Ivy, and Iris were among them, greeting Elara with warm smiles and affectionate embraces. Queen Solaria raised her glass, her voice ringing out clear and melodious. Tonight, we gather to honor Princess Elara, who has been chosen by the Moonlit Jasmine. She is now a guardian of our realm, and we celebrate the harmony and magic that she brings. The crowd cheered, their voices filling the night air with joy and excitement. Elara felt a deep sense of belonging and pride as she looked around at the smiling faces. She knew that she was among friends and that she had found her true purpose in this magical land. Music began to play, a gentle melodic tune that resonated with the magic of the realm. Creatures of all kinds danced and twirled, their movements graceful and filled with joy. Elara joined in, feeling the music flow through her like a river of light. She danced with Felix, her steps light and carefree, and then with Luna, who laughed and twirled with delight. As the night went on, Elara found herself dancing with Queen Solaria. The queen moved with an elegance that took Elara's breath away, her gown shimmering like moonlight as they danced. "You have brought new light to our realm, Elara," Solaria said softly. "Your presence here is a blessing, and we are grateful for your courage and kindness." Elara smiled, feeling a warmth in her heart. "I'm grateful to be here, Queen Solaria. This realm is truly magical, and I will do everything I can to protect it." The celebration continued long into the night, the courtyard filled with laughter and music. Elara danced and sang, her spirit soaring with the joy of the moment. She felt a deep connection to the hidden realm and its inhabitants, a bond that would never be broken. As the first light of dawn began to touch the sky, the celebration drew to a close. The creatures of the realm bid Elara farewell, their eyes filled with gratitude and affection. Felix, Luna, Ivy, and Iris hugged her tightly, promising to always be by her side. Queen Solaria took Elara's hands in hers, her eyes shining with wisdom. Remember, Elara, the magic of this realm is within you. Carry it with you always, and let it guide you in all that you do. Elara nodded, feeling a sense of peace and fulfillment. I will, Queen Solaria. Thank you for everything. With a final embrace, Elara stepped back through the archway, the scent of jasmine lingering in the air as a reminder of the magical world she had come to love. She knew that her journey was far from over, but she felt ready to face whatever lay ahead, confident in the magic and wisdom she had gained. As dawn's first light began to filter through the trees, Elara found herself back at the entrance to the hidden realm. The celebration had filled her with a deep sense of joy and belonging, but now it was time to return to her own world. She knew that she would carry the magic and wisdom of the hidden realm with her always. Elara stepped through the archway, and as she did, she felt a gentle breeze caress her face, as if bidding her farewell. She walked along the shimmering path that led her back through the forest, the scent of jasmine lingering in the air. The journey felt both familiar and new, her heart light with the knowledge and experiences she had gained. The path eventually led her to the royal garden, where the jasmine flowers were still glowing softly in the early morning light. Elara paused to touch the delicate blooms, feeling their magic resonate within her. She knew that the garden, like the hidden realm, held a special place in her heart. As she made her way back to the castle, Elara reflected on her journey. She had discovered a world of magic and wonder, formed bonds with incredible beings, and learned valuable lessons about harmony, wisdom, and courage. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination to protect the magic of the hidden realm and to share its beauty with others. The castle was just beginning to stir as Elara entered. The servants greeted her with warm smiles, their eyes filled with curiosity about where she had been. She made her way to the throne room, where her parents, the king and queen, awaited her. Elara, we were worried about you, her mother said, embracing her tightly. Where have you been? Elara smiled, her heart filled with warmth and love. I have been on a journey, Mother. A journey to a magical realm that has taught me so much. I have seen wonders beyond imagination and learned the true meaning of harmony and courage. Her father, the king, looked at her with pride and curiosity. Tell us about this realm, Elara. We want to hear everything. Elara spent the next few hours recounting her adventures. From the moment she discovered the Moonlit Jasmine to the grand celebration at the enchanted castle. Her parents listened with rapt attention, their eyes widening with wonder at her tales of talking animals, glowing flowers, and magical lakes. When she finished, her mother took her hands in hers, her eyes shining with tears of joy. "Ilara, you have grown so much. We are so proud of you. The hidden realm sounds like a place of incredible beauty and magic." The king nodded, his expression thoughtful. "You have been blessed with a great gift, Ilara. The wisdom and magic you have gained will guide you as a guardian of our own realm." Ilara felt a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. "I will do my best to protect and preserve the magic, Father. The hidden realm has shown me the importance of harmony and understanding, and I will carry those lessons with me always." Over the next few days, Ilara shared her experiences with the people of the kingdom. She told them about the magical creatures she had met, the wisdom she had gained, and the beauty of the hidden realm. The stories filled the hearts of the people with wonder and joy, inspiring them to see the magic in their own lives. Ilara continued to visit the hidden realm, each time discovering new wonders and deepening her connection to the land and its inhabitants. She worked to protect the royal garden, ensuring that the Moonlit Jasmine thrived and continued to bloom under the light of the moon. As the years passed, Ilara became known as the Princess of the Moonlit Jasmine, a guardian of both the hidden realm and her own kingdom. She lived a life filled with adventure, wisdom, and love, always guided by the magic and harmony she had discovered. And every night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Ilara would return to her garden, the scent of jasmine filling the air. She would close her eyes, feel the magic of the hidden realm surrounding her, and know that she was exactly where she was meant to be.